Day 1. Bala Tripurasundari. Balambika is the daughter of goddess Lalitha Tripurasundari, who is usually depicted as 9-year-old goddess who bestows all the siddhis to her worshippers. As her name suggests, she is the supremely beautiful child goddess of the three worlds. She is the divine combination of wisdom of goddess Saraswati, magnetic energy of goddess Mahakali, and the prosperity of goddess Lalitha Tripurasundari. She is considered to be a supreme goddess of the preeminent Sri Chakra and Sri Vidya worship. Devi's Alankaram with Ardha Chandra on her hair is the symbol of the divine light and of the divine vision, the power of vision through any distance, with adornment on the head meaning divine knowledge. Her beautiful ruby and emerald studded earrings stand for the divine hearing. The ornaments on her hand symbolize the power of catching anything, including the objects, at great distance. Abhaya Mudra on the left hand symbolizes fearlessness, while the Varada Mudra on the right hand symbolizes compassion, bestowing good. She is a playful child with the color of the rising sun and a gentle smile. Day 2. Gayatri Devi. Goddess Gayatri is regarded as the goddess of Trimurti as well as the heavenly mother of all gods, embodying the incarnations of goddess Saraswati, Parvati and Lakshmi. According to Skanda Purana, Gayatri is another name of goddess Saraswati and is the consort of Brahma, while Shaivite texts identify Mahagayatri as the consort of Shiva in his highest form of Sadashiva with 5 heads and 10 hands. She is regarded as the mother of sacred Vedas, and she is the divine energy that animates all things. Gayatri is actually the name of a Vedic hymn popularly known as Gayatri Mantra, and goddess is the personification of this very potent sacred mantra. As seen in the Alankaram, 5 faces of goddess represents the Panchabhutas, while the golden rays of light behind represent the brilliant effulgence of the sun. The 10 arms of goddess represent the light of sun going in 10 directions. The 8 hands hold the trident, disc, conch, lotus, bow and arrow, 4 Vedas, rosary and a vessel for nectar. One hand is turned towards the sky while the other towards the earth. The Hamsa on which she is seated is the symbol of purity, as it is believed that the swan absorbs solids from the milk and leaves the water behind. She is the first manifestation of universal consciousness of God or nature. Day 3. Annapoorna Devi. As the name suggests, Annapoorna means filled with or possessed with food, and thus she is the goddess of food and nourishment. It is believed that she was born on the auspicious day of Akshaya Tritiya. She, being the avatar of goddess Parvati, not just provides nourishment to the body but also provides nourishment to the soul in the form of enlightenment by providing energy needed to attain this knowledge. She is enshrined next to Vishwanath temple in Varanasi. Her devotees are bestowed with health, wealth, prosperity, protection and welfare. As depicted in the Alankaram, she is portrayed as a beautiful young woman with fair complexion and bright round face. Her left hand has a decorated pot containing the delicious porridge, while the right hand holds a golden ladle adorned with various jewels. She has wristlets and golden jewelry on her chest. She also has a crescent moon adorning her head. Lord Shiva is shown to the right with begging bowl, begging for her alms. Food accepted with a feeling of deep gratitude towards its spiritual source creates vibrations of loving reciprocation that inspires divine personalities to infuse it with transformative powers of their compassion. Day 4. Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi, one of the mother goddesses, is the goddess for prosperity, wealth, purity, generosity, and the embodiment of beauty, grace, and charm. She bestows her devotees with both material and spiritual prosperity. She is the consort of Lord Vishnu and is inseparable from him, as speech from meaning, or knowledge from intellect, or good deeds from righteousness. As showcased in the Alankaram, Devi is enchantingly beautiful and sitting on an opened lotus flower, holding lotuses in each of her two hands. The lotus that she holds symbolizes knowledge, self realization, and liberation in Vedic context, while it represents reality, consciousness, and karma in the Tantra Shastra. Elephants on either side empty pitchers of water over her, the pitchers being presented by celestial maidens. Elephants symbolize work, activity, and strength, as well as water, rain, and fertility for abundant prosperity. Her face and open hands are in a mudra that signify compassion and charity. Her red sari with embroidered golden threads symbolize good fortune. Day 5. Lalitha Devi. Goddess Lalita is regarded as one of the Dashamahavidyas. She is an aspect of the universal mother Parvati and is the rarest combination of remarkable beauty, great wisdom, and immense power. She is a symbol of prosperity, protection, and embodiment of Shakti. Bhandasura was a demon formed from the ashes of Manmatha. Goddess Shakti incarnated as Goddess Lalita to demolish this demon. Devi's Alankaram here with thick long hair having the scent of champaka, ashoka, and punnaga flowers with a musk tilakam on her forehead, having eyelids which appear as if it is the gate of the house of God of love, with eyes like fish playing in a beautiful crystal clear lake, with no stud shining brighter than the stars, having cheeks which are like mirror of the Padmaraga, and having a voice sweeter than the voice emanating from the veena of Devi Saraswati, fills the heart of the devotee with an enchanting devotion. She is depicted having 5 arrows made of long stemmed flowers, signifying our 5 senses, and a bow made of sugar cane, symbolic of our mind through which they are dispatched. She also has a goad with which she gently prods us when we pause on our spiritual path or get distracted. She has a nose to drag us like misbehaving children back to her lap. She is seated on a lotus and resides in Srinagara with her consort Kameshwara. Day 6. Saraswati Devi. Saraswati Devi is the goddess of knowledge and the arts. She is the river of consciousness that enlivens creation. She is the dawn goddess whose rays dispel the darkness of ignorance, without whom there is only chaos and confusion. To realize her, one must go beyond the pleasures of the senses and rejoice in the serenity of the spirit. She transcends the cravings of the flesh and rejoices in the powers of the mind as the patron of pure wisdom. Knowledge helps man find possibilities where one sees problems. Lord Brahma acquired the ability to sense, think, comprehend, and communicate under the tutelage of Devi. The beautiful Alankaram, where Devi adorns white sari, reflects her essential purity and her rejection of all that is base and materialistic. Her mount, the white swan, personifies pure knowledge, and her herald, the peacock, is a symbol of the arts. The rosary she holds in the right hand symbolizes the spiritual sciences of yoga, including tapas and japa. The palm leaf scroll she holds represents learning and wisdom in all the areas of secular sciences. The veena that she plays represents the arts and serves as a reminder to tune one's heart and mind to live in harmony with others and the world. Day 7. Durga Devi. Durga Devi is the form of Parashakti, who is the symbol of power and strength. Her name means the one who is difficult to attain. She is a powerful protector goddess who killed the demons and protected devas time and again. Her face was created by Lord Shiva and her torso was crafted by Indra. Her breasts were made by Chandra and her teeth by Brahma. The lower part of the body was made by Bhudevi. Varuna sculpted her thighs and knees, and Agni created the eyes. Thus, she was a supreme power created by a combination of the powers of all the other gods. Thus, Goddess Durga ensures creation, preservation, and destruction of the entire universe. As seen in the Alankaram, Devi is portrayed having 8 arms, representing 8 quadrants in Hinduism, which suggests that she protects all her devotees in all the directions. Her left eye represents the desire, while right eye represents action. She is depicted riding a lion, which is symbolic of power, will, and determination, and her mastery over all these qualities. Her red-colored sari represents passion. All the weapons that she holds represent various qualities. Chakra represents righteousness, conch, happiness, sword, discrimination, trident, courage, mace, loyalty and love, bow and arrow, character, lotus, detachment, Abhayamudra represents forgiveness and blessing. Day 8. Mahishasura Mardini. As the name suggests, Mahishasura Mardini refers to the slayer of Mahishasura, who is depicted as half man and half buffalo, indicating the bestial nature in man. The battle between Mahisha and the fierce form of goddess Durga continued for 9 days, wherein he kept transforming from a buffalo to a lion to a man to an elephant and then back to a buffalo. This represents the never-ending chain of desires in us. The victory of Devi over Mahishasura symbolizes the triumph of good over evil. As seen in the Alankaram, Devi is seen seated on the lion given by the Lord of the Mountains, with a trident given by Lord Shiva, Sudarshana Chakra given by Lord Vishnu, Kamandalam of holy water and wisdom given by Lord Brahma, Vajra given by Indra, conch by Varuna, spear by Agni, bow and arrow by Vayu, and an axe and an armor given by Vishwakarma. Day 9. Rajarajeshwari Devi. Devi Rajarajeshwari is considered as the supreme goddess representing both the creative and destructive aspects of the universe. She is the tantric deity among the Mahavidyas. Devi is the combination of eternal grace, knowledge, and determination, spreading the light of pleasure, sympathy, and awareness to her devotees. As per spiritual practice, she stays on the Sahasrara Chakra and also on the Swadhisthana Chakra. She is also known as Shri Vidya, Lalitha Parameshwari, Bala Tripurasundari, Shodashi, etc. Devi represents the balance between gentleness and ferocity, highlighting the duality of nature and the need for harmony between opposing forces. As her name suggests, the Queen of Queens or the Empress, her Alankaram is depicted with a royal attire, wearing a crown and holding various weapons, symbolizing her power to vanquish evil forces. The divine feminine energy that permeates through the cosmos with arms holding noose tells us about the power she has on the whole universe, which she can control by her determination and love. The goat is the indication for power of knowledge. The sugarcane stem draws out the mind principle of man. The Pushpabana indicates the five senses. Her divine attributes and benevolent nature have made her devotees to reach her to seek blessings for protection, prosperity, and spiritual enlightenment.